Harrisburg cross-country coach Chuck Ingram has been a fixture in Illinois high school sports. Now, he's been coaching for 65 years, 52 years spent coaching cross-country, 54 with basketball, and all 64 in track. At 85 years old, he's as spirited as ever.
If I got tired and didn't want to go to practice, then I would say it's time to hang it up. But I still love practice just like I did 50 years ago. Get up. Get up.
Chuck Ingram's coaching career was a thing of fate. Ingram's sense of humor opened the door. He had only 3 years of college at Eastern Illinois, was working at a filling station when he ran into his high school superintendent, a night that changed his life forever.
I asked him, being sarcastic, what he was doing out working after 5 o'clock. It was about 9, and he said, well, he's looking for a shop teacher. And then, being a smart butt like I am, I said, well, why don't you hire me? And and he come back the next week, and he said, Chuck, would you really be interested in that industrial arts job? I said, no, I was just kidding you. He said, I don't have a degree. I only got 3 years of college. He said, let me check into that Monday. So he called up to Eastern and found out what classes I'd had and what I'd have to take. And so he came by the filling station where I worked and told me to be up to the superintendent's office tomorrow at a certain time. I had to take a provisional test. And I said, well, I got to go to service in about a week. And so he got me deferred from that. And I passed the test, I guess, because I started with 3 years of college.
Ease up a little bit.
So many accomplishments, so many lives touched. So, of course, it's the kids that stand out when Coach reflects back on his career.
Come on, girls. Not a buddy-buddy system. Let's go. When our girls cross-country team, we only had one make it to state in the 80s, and that was good. And those kids are all see me once in a while and say something, you know. But, no, to me, it's all about the kids, and I don't really worry about the wins and losses and what have. We work mostly on improvement, and I try to teach them a few things that'll help them through their lives. And most of all, we got to have fun. If you're going to do a sport, you got to have fun, but you got to work your butt off to get there.
The IHSA has no record of anyone coaching longer than Coach Ingram. It's a remarkable feat.
Yeah, I'm proud of it, and I have to thank the good Lord for giving my health being as good as it is to be 85 and still doing it. And most of all, I'd have to give credit to my wife, because when we were going together, she knew I wanted to coach, and she sacrificed everything to let me coach. She raised the kids and helped make the money, because we didn't get nothing teaching back then. And I'd have to pay most of my success to her, because she backed me all the way.
Coach and his wife have been married 65 years. It was her advice that made him a better coach.
I was 22 when I started, and we'd just been married not too long, but I came home from a fresh soft game one night where we got our butt beat pretty good. Had a couple kids didn't play well, and I was griping and going on, and she told me, says, Chuck, one thing you got to remember, if you're going to coach, you got to remember it's not life and death. It's just a damn game. I've kind of worked on that assumption since. I want to win. We work hard to win, but there are other things more important in a kid's life than winning in a game.